Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. I'm Chet Yoder as the Mudbugs conclude this two-game series against the Odessa Jackalopes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and tonight the Mudbugs have an opportunity to get their first sweep of the season as they beat the Jackalopes last night by a final score of 3-1. With the win, the Mudbugs went to 3-4-2. They've won their last two games, and they're trying to build off that, and they did it behind timely scoring and great goaltending as Simo Bushler made his return in net for his first start of the season after suffering a lower body injury in just day two of our training camp. The goals started at 4:57 into the opening period from Garrett Steele, who was able to redirect home a shot off Danziger. Burke and Danziger got the assist. The Mudbugs led 1-0 at that point. Then at 10:13, Emerson Good beat Bushler. That was the only goal that Bushler allowed. Hoyard and Josh Austin got the assist. It was Goody's third goal of the season. And then in the third period, Shreveport got the game winner from Sutton Murray, who was able to snap home his first goal of the season. Eric Vitale and Nick Lavassier got the assists. And then at 19:38, Logan Volkema was able to ram home the empty netter, his first goal of the year from Morris and Zarski. And the Mudbugs were able to conclude a 3-1 win in net, and they will look to build off that tonight as they outshot Odessa 39-23. Another big performance from their penalty kill unit. Now moves to fifth best in the league. And boy, Jason Soupy Campbell, that's been his baby since he started coaching for the Mudbugs, as the Jacks went 0 for 4 on the man advantage. And great job by the first choice personnel penalty kill unit. We'll talk to Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes as we count down to our 7-11 Margaritaville start time here from George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game series. The Mudbugs trying to complete the sweep over the Odessa Jackalopes as we count down to our 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, last night your team winners 3-1. What was your overall impression of the win? Did it seem a little bit like everything that you wanted it to be, or did it seem like some things were missing?
It was everything I wanted it to be as far as getting 2 points. You know, we needed 2 points, and that's what we got. But as far as the way we played, you know, I told the guys today I've actually been more happy with the way we were playing in some of the games we lost than I was with the way we played last night. And, you know, I just talked to a player, and I talked to the whole team today, and we just didn't have enough blue collar in our game last night. You know, we escaped with 2 points, and that's a great thing as long as we learn from it and don't continue to think that we can play that way and get 2 points every night we go out to play. So good 2 points for the standings, but our game's got to be different.
How much accountability do you put on the leadership group, of course led by Garrett Steele, when you want a sense of an urgency?
Well, he has been the epitome of leadership this year so far. He's been so consistent and playing hard and bringing energy. He probably almost leads our team every game in hits, you know, and he's got a great shot that goes along with that, and he just works hard. So he's trying to lead by example, you know, and I know in the locker room he's trying to be a voice in there, even though he's not a huge rah guy, you know, but he will speak up and stand his ground, but his game speaks for itself, you know. He's been crushing guys this year, and he got a big goal for us last night, just going to the net, and Danzy firing a puck through, and it goes in off of him, and those are the types of goals you get when you're playing blue collar type hockey.
Sutton Murray got the game winner, and this is a kid that you've been excited about whenever I ask you about him, especially during training camp and preseason. Has it kind of translated into the regular season? Because I know he's a young man battling for playing time just like everyone else.
Yeah, well, the way I look at his goal last night, he's at every extra ice opportunity. He's in the gym. He's just a student of the game, you know, and he in the extra ice sessions that I've been at with him, and the extra ice sessions that I've just seen him out there, where I haven't been out there, I haven't really seen him necessarily work on the way he scored last night, but it paid off for him, because to me that is a goal earned in the extra ice sessions that he's been to. Now I have seen him standing in front of the net working on rebound opportunities. I know it wasn't a rebound, but he was going to the net. Puck came to him. He was at the right place at the right time, and he buried an opportunity when we really needed him to. It's a big game winner for us last night, and hopefully he learns from that and continues to do what he's doing.
Lots of eyes were on Simo Bushler, and of course, you know, made 22 saves. It seemed like it was a little chaotic in the first period, obviously, but he made big stops, kept you in the game. Obviously, you guys led 1-0 after one. After a long layoff for him to get his first game back, how would you evaluate it?
I would say he was solid. You know, he was solid, and I think he thinks that too, and he's really pretty self-aware. He's like, man, I definitely should have had the goal that went in. You know, he that's his own words, right? And but he made some saves when we needed him to, and you know, I think he's feeling it today from the game last night. So from, you know, that game shape is hard to replicate in practice and stuff like that, but he's getting there, and it was. He did enough to keep us in the game last night and help us win a hockey game. So excited. At least he's still healthy, and he's going to be another guy that's going to practice and be at extra ice and earning those, getting those game lungs back and game legs back. So we're fired up with the way he started last night.
What's the biggest key tonight? I know you always want to grab this sweep. Of course, you know, wins have a little bit been hard to come by earlier in the season for your club.
Well, there's probably two things. You know, we need more blue collar in our game, and we just need more urgency all over the ice.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages as we count down to the Margaritaville 7-11 start time. It's the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. We'll have more after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger just like you like it. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coach by second-year bench boss Scott Durr. The assistant coach, Chris Francis. At left wing will be number 11, Ryan Mansfield. At center will be number 12, Logan Gans. And on the right wing will be number 28, Tanyan Bajer. Defensively for the Jacks, it'll be number 3, Jack Christian. And number 8, Samuel Skillstad. And making the start of nets back-to-back nights. And, boy, he was impressive last night as he made 37 saves against the Mudbugs. Will be number 33, Greg Orozco. This will be just his second start of the season. Your Whataburger starting lineup for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell as his 5th year as the bench boss. Associate head coach Michael Hill. Goalie coach Rich Perron. And, of course, our honorary assistant, Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 24, Eric Vitale. At center will be number 25, Jaden Goldie. And on the right wing will be number 29, Jake Mack. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 6, Maxim Sushinsky. And number 5, Alex Park. And getting the start in nets, and, boy, he has been absolutely stellar. He got the night off for once, and that's rare for this young man because they have been so pleased with this young man. He will come back into nets. Number 31 from Winchester, Massachusetts, Mr. Tommy Aiken. He's 2-3 on the year, but he also has 2 games that went past regulation, 2.13 goals against, a .916 save percentage, and he will make his 8th start of the season for the Mudbugs. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial. Delivering the difference in the Arklatex area for over 20 years, Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. We'll take one last quick break and then bring you the Landers opening puck drop. This is the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time, which is approaching us. It's the Bugs, the Jacks. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs in their teal jerseys with the Mudbug head in front, the white numberings and letterings on the back. The Odessa Jackalopes with the Odessa letterings in front. They got the red and blacks with the white numberings and letterings along the back. Mudbugs will skate from left to right here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Good crowd still filing in here into the George. We're so glad to have you with us for the conclusion of this two-game series. And I'm so proud to bring it for you, as my name is Chet Yoder, if you didn't know that. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A very lovely rendition of the national anthem sung by the always smooth-sounding Miss Amber DeFatta. Of course, Amber, the daughter of Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs hockey. Want to thank all our 2022-2023 Mudbug billet families for everything they do. A big thanks to Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Miss Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Courtney and Jason Davis, Keith and Becca Gibb, Mr. Jim Hacker, Kristen and Jeremy Kennedy, Amanda and Drew Lewis, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell are our brilliant Mudbugs billet coordinator, Sarah and Jason Morris, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry and family, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Carl and Amanda Phillips, Mark and Heather Price, Bo and Lee Raines, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Trey and Elizabeth Simmons, Holland and Riley Spencer, Don and Janice Watt, Mark Weldon, and Beth and Mark Woods for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We can't do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. Mudbugs looking for a better start than they had last night. And if you didn't hear Coach Soupy in our pregame interview, he said he was more happier with his team and how they played in losses this year, more so than the wins they've had. Those are choice words from the bench boss. Of course, he is relieved that they did win despite that, but does not want to keep that trend going. Goldie loses the draw to the near side. Racing up the ice there is Kristen, and he's able to rim it in deep behind the cage of Aiken. Along to the near side now, as Mack able to whack it back out to center. Now off to the far side. That's number 12. That's Logan Gans, who's able to guide it back into the Mudbug zone. Held in there by Kristen. He'll knock it in behind the cage. Now to the right of Mack. Played there by Goldie. He kicks it back out to center, but Gans is going to lug that baby back in. Off the stick now of Park, taken there by Vitale. He'll scoot it up ahead there to Mack off the far side boards as he's able to bank it back into the Odessa zone. Carried back out. Here's Emerson Good. He had the game's only goal for the Jacks. He sends it up ahead there to Austin. That's Josh Austin, but he sent it wide of Aiken's net. Now up the middle, and bumped off the puck there was Miller as he was trying to dump it in. Good pace to this one in the early stages. Drop now to the far corner. Quick shot redirected on its way through, but it went wide of Aiken. Along to the right side, picked up there by Morris. Morris has it, and he'll just love tap this baby into the Odessa zone. 1:15 gone by. This is the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Off to the near side, intercepted up ahead, now down low there to Nickel. Nickel's got it. He kicks it around a little bit into the near corner, getting help there by Steele. Steele shot toward the net. Might have been fought off there by Orozco. And we got our whistle as the net comes off its mooring behind Orozco. Mudbugs will be back on the road next Friday. That'll be our next broadcast. The Mudbugs will take on the Amarillo Wranglers from the Amarillo Civic Center. 7:15 Pucker and Ram pregame show. We'll have it here for you from the Amarillo Civic Center. Mudbugs' first trip to Amarillo. Face off far circle, battle at. It is won there by Odessa. To the near side it goes. Taken there by Good, and Good now will just slap it into the Bug zone. Slowed down there by Aiken. He gave it away. They score. Right in front, that was Perdian, who's able to slap it in after Aiken misplays it behind his own cage, and the Jackalopes lead 1-0. 1:46 in. It's Perdian's goal. And that one is one that Aiken wants back. Perdian from Emerson Good, and it comes early in this contest. Jacks 1, the Bugs nothing. Boy, those are gifts, and the Jacks were able to cash in. Now rung around the near side board, stick tied up as the puck goes all the way down into the Jack zone. Nickel chasing after it. Good job there by Arneson to be able to flag it down, held in there by Park. Park's got it for the Bugs along to the far corner. He now just works it in. He'll thread it around the near side there to Danziger. Danziger gets in deep. And now the puck is banked and played back all the way down, and Brent Litcher is going to have to go chase it down. Litcher, the 0-4 forward, getting the start tonight for Coach Soupy. Litcher, a mixture of a lot of things as far as Mexican. He's got a little, I think, German, Irish. And he told me he's the most Mexican-looking person of his family. I have not taken a look at the whole Litchard bunch, but I will take his word for it. Now along to the near side, back out to center. Litchard looks for it, but Vitali just going to zip that baby in, and Litchard's going to go to the far corner. He tries to grab it along the far side, but it's taken back out. Odessa with the early 1-0 lead. Pass too far there for Mansfield. Goes in deep now behind the cage of Aiken. Off the far side, taken back out there by Litchard. He throws it off the stick of Vitali and directed in. It's going to go down the length for icing. Yeah. As Vitali could not get past the red line. .22 remaining. Perdian's second of the year from Good at 1:46 in. Face-off battle at one there by the Bugs. Off the far side boards. Out of the far corner. Zarski tries to grab it. Now loose puck taken there by Mack. Up the middle. Mack now. Puck kept in there as Begier just bangs it back in behind the Bugs net. To the far side there to Volkema. Trying to golf it out. He does. Back out to center. And it looks like a hand pass on Odessa. And we'll get a break in the action. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4600. 888-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face-off one there by Odessa. To the near side it goes to Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski now will just whip it into the Bug zone, but it goes all the way down for icing on the Jacks. Face-off will come back in deep into the Jack zone. Face-off to the right of Gans. Face-off tied up, one there by the Jacks along to the far corner. Now along behind the net. Volkema tries to battle for it. He does. He'll smack it into the near corner. Let it go there for Fleet. Now behind the cage there to Morris. Morris now has it. Morris back to Volkema, and it's taken away there by Austin. That's Josh Austin. Taken away. Morris will just snap it back in behind the Jacks net. Now blown tire there for Miller. He does a centering feed, but too many black jerseys as the puck is spilled back into the Bug zone. And it goes down the length for icing. Miller taking a look at his skates. Thought it failed him for a second. He had a trouble a little bit last night. This surface can be a little tricky, rather. And Nicky Miller, one of our better skaters on the team. Big hello to the Miller family. Tuning tonight from Howell, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. Face off near circle. Deep in the Jack zone. Nickel will take it. Odessa on top 1-0 early. As the Jacks win the draw, along to the near side, off the stick and back out to center. Puck now leveled back in there by Danziger. Off the near side boards, held in there by Nickel. A shot, blockered away there by Orozco. Now a shot there by Dixon gets blocked. Rebound chance there from the far circle there by Steele. Is gloved by Orozco for a break in the action. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or log on to fireplacespecialties.net. Face off, one there by the Jacks behind the Odessa net. Off to the near side, chopped back out to center there by Armijo. Looks like a delayed offside, so Murray will take it, and they'll just drop it back to Zarski. Zarski playing in front of his mom and dad, who made the trip from Edmonton, Alberta. Glad to have them with us. Litcher drives the net, thrown in front. Oh, off the stick of Musket. That was a pad save made there by Orozco. Good job there by Musket to get in front. Along to the right side. That's Perdian, and he comes in offsides. $14-17 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. The Jacks won, the Bugs nothing. Face off just outside the far Bugs blue line. Volkema to take the draw. Tied up, one there by the Jacks. To the near side it goes to Mitchell, and he'll throw it toward the net. It goes wide of Aiken. Taken there by William Marshall. He overskated the puck, rather. The puck now floated up ahead. Here comes Morris. He's going to grab it. Deep in the Odessa zone. Now gets hit hard along the back there by Mitchell. Loose puck, and the Mudbugs hold the zone. They can. That's Fleet to the right point. Thrown toward the net. Oh, off the stick of Morris on a busted play. Pad save. Now back the other way. Here comes Finn on a break. Snaps one. Score. He beats Aiken along the glove side, and Odessa has an early 2-0 lead. That's Brendan Finn, who's able to snap one past Aiken. Odessa 2, Shreveport nothing. And a slow start for the Mudbugs tonight, as they are now down by a pair. Andrew Stacy and Trevor Mitchell get the assists on Brendan Finn's tally. Now along the end boards. Thrown in front. Backhand shot. That was a stick save made there on Orozco. On Vitali in front. Now around to the near side. Backhand centering feed. Left pad save made. Backhand drive. Glove save made there by Aiken as he's trying to get settled down. Odessa with the early 2-0 edge. Or the Mudbugs know that they don't score very many goals as a team. So, and the way Orozco played last night, I mean, 2-0 can feel like a mountain right now for the Bugs. Morris up ahead. Here's Miller on a break. Snaps one wide. He tried to go blocker side on Orozco, and he missed the net. Played back out to center. Volkema just slapped off the far side glass and back into the Odessa zone. .12:40 left here in a problematic opening period for the Bugs. Off the stick now of Hoyard in deep into the Bug zone. Mudbugs trying to settle things down as Steele able to flip it back out to center. Now on the right side, that's Nickel. Thrown across. He's going to find Steele stick down low, thrown toward the net. Paddle save made there by Orozco, and he'll cover it up. Mudbugs want to get as many face-offs deep in the Jack zone as they can. 12:16 remaining here in the opening period. Litcher to take the draw. Battle that, tied up. One there by Litchard. Litchard has it now along that far corner. Litchard does some work, taps it up ahead there to Musket. Musket back to Litchard. Trying to grind here, the Bugs. Trying to get back in this game. Litchard, far corner, still working at it. Throws his man down, and now starting to get feisty between Mitchell and Litchard. Back to Litchard, and now Litchard gets thrown hard into the boards there by Mitchell, and Musket able to squeeze it in behind the cage. Grabbed there by Murray. Murray dropped it back for Litchard. Litchard now gave it away, couldn't get it centered, and now back out to center with a burst of speed. Here comes Perdian. Throws one toward the net. Stick save made there by Aiken. A shot there from the near circle. Off the far side boards, back out to center. To the near side it goes to Wojciechowski, and he'll whale it in off the far side boards. Slowed down there by Aiken behind his net. Off the near side there to Murray. Up ahead there to Burke. Through the middle. Intercepted there by Finn. Finn's got a goal. Drop back to Purdy and thrown toward the net. Pinballed around. And it goes to the near half wall. And now loose puck gathered in there by the Ontario blue liner. That's Park. Played back out to center. Taken there by Marshall. Marshall now kind of works it back in. Thrown in front. Off the back heel of Nickel. But it's taken there. Thrown toward the net. Pad save. Rebound chance. That was a shot there by Kadlicic. And an alert save made there by Aiken, and we got a break in the action as the net is off its mooring. A big happy birthday goes out to my lovely stepdaughter, Miss Kirsten Ella Kay. Happy birthday, Kirsten Ella. She celebrated a birthday last Thursday, the dangerous age of 14. And let me tell you, it's a workload. Every time I'm home, which I'm not home very much, but when I am, it's usually fireworks of a variety of sorts. Played back in, Odessa has it. Mudbugs need some fireworks right now. They're down by a pair. Thrown in front. Now back to the top of the point. Good stick there by Steele to poke it back out to center, and the puck deflects out of play. 10:25 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. A break in the action. Bugs down 2-0 early. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life. so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Mudbugs will be back at home at George's Pond as they host the New Mexico Ice Wolves October 21st and 22nd. It'll be our Cancer Awareness Weekend, brought to you by Renee's Run, and our first specialty jersey auction will be taking place after Saturday's game. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Another convenient way, you can email our lovely Director of Ticket Sales, Miss Kimberly Jacks, at Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. 2-on-1. Ooh, that was a busted play as the Jacks try to take advantage. They could not. Broken up there by Dixon. Now to the far side it goes. Goldie thrown toward the net, blocked in front there by Mitchell, and it goes all the way down for icing on Jacks hockey. 9:59 remaining here in the opening period. I'm Chet Yoder, coming to you live from George's Pond in Hurst Coliseum. So glad to have you with us wherever you may be. Big hello to the Morris family, tuned in tonight from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I finally met Drake Morris's dad in Minnesota. And let me tell you, he was a hoot. He's jacked and just a fun one to be around. Puck now lifted up ahead. Looked like the Mudbugs held the zone. Now off to the near side, taken there by Volkema. Volkema along to the near corner. Trying to work it off the walls. Kept in there by Volkema. And he can't hold it. Comes right back out to center. Volkema re-lug it back in. Looked like a delayed offside. Volkema cheated. Might have got away with one there, as Morris was trying to touch up. Now along to the near corner. Along the end boards, Mudbugs trying to grind one down low. Now off to the near side. Good stick there. Oh, good stick there by Mansfield as he'll take it back out. Now along the near side. Good stick along the back check there by Miller. And Aiken able to cover up on the puck. We saw Tommy Aiken's grandmother last weekend who made the trip. And she said she was a fan of the broadcaster. So I appreciate that. I thought she was talking about the visiting team's broadcaster, of course. It's a hooking infraction on Miller. And the Mudbugs will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill, which has been awfully good. They're fifth best in the league at 88.6%. Odessa's power play has been struggling, 26th in the league at 11.1%. Coach Soupy, who prides himself on the PK, has done a great job ever since taking over as coach of the Bugs. Really started when he was an assistant coach in the first Robertson Cup championship season, because the Bugs were the #1 penalty kill unit en route to their first championship in their NHL franchise history. As a routine wrister from the point there by Stacy is gloved down there by Aiken. And it's just something that Coach Soupy works due diligently on, and he is just one of the masterminds when it comes to being a man down. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Knocked around to the far side. Vitali able to slide it all the way down. Carefully, Orozco off to the far corner. Taken there by Stacy. Stacy up the middle, 8.5 to go in the first. 2-0 Odessa. Goody across through the slot, taken away there by Vitali, and Vitali able to throw it back out to center, and now battling for it there was Nickel, and Nickel got his helmet ripped off. Puck now lofted back into the Bug zone. Along to the near half wall, that's Perdian. He's got it. Perdian sets up shop now with 50 seconds to go on this first power play of the game. Back up top it goes. On over to Wojciechowski. Drop back to Perdian. He waits. Perdian across. Oh, and that's a good stick there by Dixon to block the lane of Mansfield. Back the other way. 2-on-2. Here comes Volkema. He just now pins it in along the corner. He'll kill off some more precious seconds. Good job there by Danziger and Volkema in front of that Jack's bench. Just got it pinned into a ditch. Now jarred out free there by Perdian. He'll drop it back to Mansfield. 15 seconds left on Miller's hooking infraction. Coming up the middle now. To the far side it goes. Pass a little bit scattered, and now they want to go. That's Vitali, who's able to pick that pass off. Thrown up the middle, and it's blocked, but the Jacks are 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Through the neutral zone. Play to the near side off the stick of Vitali, and it's directed back into the Jack zone. Mudbugs are down early in this contest by a pair. Through the neutral zone, taken there by Marshall. Marshall's got it. He'll kind of spin that baby in to the near corner. Now to the near side, Finn down low. And Murray will let it go there for Litcher. Litcher now will be able to just squib it back out to center as the puck now rattled back into the Bug zone there by Mitchell. Off the stick, played back up ahead there to Murray, and Murray will be able to mail it back into the Odessa zone. 6:20 to go here in the first. Mudbugs trying to get some spark here. Got a good crowd on hand. Held in there by Park. Park has it from the right point. He'll rake it in behind the Jack's cage, but it's taken there by Vardy. He'll give it on over to Arneson. Arneson now in front of the Jack's cage. He'll do a U-turn back, and he just wants to slow it down and get set up. He'll give it back to Vardy. Vardy now goes right up the middle. He'll work it from right to left. Off the far side boards, off the stick of Hoyard, directed into the Bug zone. Held in there by Austin, taken back out to center. Hard hit in front of that Mudbugs bench as Steele went down. Now through the middle, we got a fight. It's Nickel right at center ice, a couple of right hooks. He landed a few on Austin. Austin now another right hook and a takedown, and it looked like a pretty good bout for Hayden Nickel, coming to the aid of his captain. And they'll both be done for a little while. And I like that trade-off. Boy, Hayden Nickel, just like his dad, the longtime NHLer Scotty Nickel, gritty, feisty, and not afraid to drop the gloves. Gets into a good tussle, and I think he landed a couple of good right hooks on Austin. Austin came back with a few blows of his own and then the takedown, as it looks like they were running out of gas, that they were both at the end of their shift. .5:34 remaining here in the first, and that fight helps kind of spark the Mudbugs bench a little bit as well. Face-off will come to the right of Aiken. Face-off battle tied up. It looked like it was won there by the Bugs. 5-on-5 hockey. Up ahead there to Morris. He'll skitter it up ahead there for Miller. Drop back to Morris. 5s and 10s for both Nickel and Austin. Far side now. Through the middle. Dropped up ahead there to Volkema. He'll rumble through the zone. Throw a wrister toward the net. Sticked away. Oh, another shot there from the far corner. Is turned aside there by Orozco. And it goes into the protective netting. Boy, Orozco was good last night. And it looks like the Mudbugs are going to have to get more and more shots on him and try to set up screens. 5:03 remaining here in the first. Odessa on top, 2-0. Litcher to take the draw from the far circle. Of course, the Mudbugs now minus a center for the next 10 to 15 minutes of ice time. Now, a good stick there and a good hit there by Musket. Now to the left side, trying to nudge it there was Ryan Austin. Now nudged back out to center. Austin's got it up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard cannot get a handle on it. Now through the seam. Boy, going right through the D there was Ormeo. He shot it toward the net. It was blocked, and now Aiken looks like he's interfered with, and I think a penalty is coming up to Odessa. And we'll get the call. Aiken was run into. And what Odessa is saying, and that's Purdian, who is the guilty party, he's saying Aiken got in front of him. It's an interference call on Purdian, and the Mudbugs got what they've badly needed. A man advantage at 4:22 remaining here in the opening period. Power play brought to you by Scott Powerline. Odessa with the 2-0 lead. The Mudbugs with a chance to get back in it. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now behind the Jack's cage. Steele's got it. He'll rim it back up top to the left point there to Sushinsky. Across there to Miller. Miller at the right point to the top of the point there to Sushinsky. Far half wall back to the captain, Steele. He'll drop it down low there to Morris. He'll send it back up top to Sushinsky. Back to Morris. Morris has it. He'll work it down low. Now throw it over to Mitchell. Mitchell will toss it around. Volkema's drive gets blocked. He took out someone's kneecap that looked like Finn, and Finn's limping. They got a hurt D-man. Now Sushinsky to the far half wall there to Morris. Back to Sushinsky. Thrown across. Volkema drive. Blocker save made there by Orozco. Bugs hold the zone. Volkema across. Oh, the Mudbugs looks a little indecisive on who's going to take that puck. Mudbugs hold the zone. That's Sushinsky. He's got it. He'll go down low to the near corner. He'll relay it back up top to Volkema. Volkema now will squeeze it in deep there to Steele. Thrown toward the net. Tough angle, and Orozco's got it. Pushing and shoving now. And a couple of blows. Miller's in the fray. Austin's in there. And they were tied up. And Nicky Miller, one of those guys who is going to try to hurt you or he'll die trying, was my motto for him last year. It has carried on over to this season. Oh, wow. Miller doesn't seem to care that he's going in the box. And he's got a few words. For Vardy. Boy, Vardy's a big boy. That's a 6'4", 200-pounder. And Miller, like I said, he's been climbing ladders all his life, as I talked to Mr. and Mrs. Miller about. And he just took a few steps tonight as he had to reach Vardy. As they will get 2 minutes each. And I like this for the Mudbugs. They'll get a little ice time. I think it's going to be 4-on-4. Well, the Bugs got too many skaters. They got to sort this out. The Mudbugs get a power play out of this? They did. Oh, wow. Mudbugs are in the man advantage. Oh, well, okay, check that. They were always on the man advantage. Forgive me. I just lost my train of thought there. Zarski will knock it in, and now the puck is shuffled all the way out. So it's 5-on-4 still. Boy, I think the Mudbugs would have taken a 4-on-3 special. Open up the ice a little bit more, but that's not the case. Vitali will scoot it in. Was not a clean entry for the Bugs, and that one deflects out of play for a break in the action. 19 seconds left on the Bugs' first power play of the night. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Jacks 2, the Bugs nothing. If you just joined us, the Mudbugs give up a tough goal after Aiken misplayed it behind his net. Perdian scored his second at 1:46 in, and then at 6:14, Brendan Finn on the breakaway, able to snap one past Aiken. Stacy and Mitchell got the helpers. Volkema to take the draw. Along the right wing circle. Battle at one there by the Bugs. Played far half wall now. Steele's going to grab it. One last chance as the penalty almost coming to an end, and the puck is smoked all the way down. It's a good job there by Kedlisic as the penalty is about to be over. Now angled back in there by Volkema. Now a centering feed. Oh, fanned on the shot there was Steele looking to throw one toward the net. Out of the near corner, Burke back to Steele. A shot from the near corner, patted away there by Orozco. He's got the shutout going so far. Off the far side, Burke through the middle off the stick of Steele. Steele now will drop it back, under 2 to go here in the opening period. Through the middle, Danziger to the right side there to Musket. Musket through the middle off the stick of Litcher. And Good's got it. Good now just forwarded up ahead there to Arneson, and Arneson will just lambast this baby into the Bug zone. Held in there, fired toward the net, goes wide of Aiken, took a weird bounce on a shot from the right point there by Stacy. Now behind the Bugs net. Out of the far corner, broken up, Murray's got it. Swept up ahead, can the Mudbugs grab it? Litchard's got it. And he came in clean, but it's intercepted there by Gans. Gans re-enters the zone. Gans through the middle. Gans trying to find a good stick there by Litchard. Or check that, that was Park. Another shot there in and out of the glove of Aiken, and he wants to cover it up on a shot there by Good from the top of the near circle. 1:01 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Jacks 2, the Bugs zip. Face off to the right of Aiken. Face off, battled, won there by the Bugs along the right side. Morris played back out to center. Vardy now will just lob it back into the Bug zone. Mudbugs looking to regroup here. They don't want to be down by any more than just the 2. To the near side there to Zarski. Zarski now just dribbles it up ahead there to Morris. Morris got his tail spun there by Mansfield coming around. Backhand shot. Right pad save made there by Aiken. He had it covered. And the puck now chipped back out to center through the middle. Gans able to flight it back into the Bug zone. Now off the stick of Morris as the puck is sent into the Odessa zone. Hard check there by, looked like it was Goldie. Puck now tapped back in. That'll just about do it. 6 seconds along the far corner. Zarski has it. He'll throw it back out to center, and that'll do it for the period. So Odessa with the early 2-0 lead after 1 period of play. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life. so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chet. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, for especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures, invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, the threats that are out there. So did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
The biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier, and we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees. Because, down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person. And then, you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta here from the DeFatta and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of, I guess, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, coworkers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restroom, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down, and actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So, obviously, the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defattapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So, again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Odessa with the early 2-0 lead after one. And that was the first period the Mudbugs want to forget about. They were outshot 12-5, and they gave up 2 goals early in the game. First from John Perdian after Aiken misplayed it behind his net. Perdian able to slam home the game's first goal at 1:46 in. Assisted from Emerson Good. Then at 6:14, Brendan Finn beats Aiken alongside a breakaway opportunity. The assists go to Stacy and Mitchell. 2-0 after one, shots 12 apiece. Check that. I thought it was 12-5. It was 12 apiece. That makes the first period look a little bit better, but still, Mudbugs know they got work to do down by a pair. The DeFata and Associates LLC second period about to get dropped, and it is. And Odessa's got it along the near side as Bajer able to guide it in behind the Bugs net to the far side there to Danziger along the right side. He's got it, and he'll just steer it in. A little wide of Orozco, but he decides to play it into the near corner. Thrown in front. Backhand shot save made there as Goldie threw a kind of a wicked shot toward the net. Uh-oh. Blocked back the other way. Here comes Gans. Good back check there by Danzer to get back. Now curled around. Backhand feed through the slot. They score. I believe that was Bajer through traffic. It beats Aiken, and Odessa now has a 3-0 lead. Boy, Bajer able to take advantage. And for Tanyan Bajer, goal number 2 on the season. And that's it for Aiken. Wow. Coach Soupy making a goaltending switch. Tanyan Bajer gets his second from Logan Gans, and now Bushler's between the pipes from Saint Laurent, Montreal. Comes in cold within the first minute of the second, and Coach Soupy just needed to do something to spark the Bugs. And sometimes a goaltending change can do that. Back into the Jack zone. Odessa on top, 3-0. Boy, Tommy Aiken really has never had a bad game, and it just seemed like he really wasn't playing that bad tonight, but he just didn't seem like himself this evening. And it's going to be interesting to see what the Mudbugs want to do moving forward. And I'm not saying, one game is one game. I'm not going to sit here and, criticize a young man who's been phenomenal to start, but maybe the fact that he didn't play Friday might have messed up his rhythm. You just never know with goalies. Sometimes it's just the little things that, mess up your rhythm as a goaltender. Backhand shot goes wide of Bushler. Now a shot from the side of that. Bushler had it covered along to that far side, Armijo. And, of course, Aiken was owed a lot of wins early in the season that he didn't get because he wasn't getting goal support. So Tough night for Aiken. He is pulled after less than 21 minutes in net tonight. Austin has it off the stick of Goldie. And now it's taken there by Marshall. To the far side it goes to Vardy. He'll muscle it off the far side boards on net, and Bushler will make the stop. And I think he was thinking about if he wanted to play it and keep the play running, but he thought otherwise and decided to cover it up for a faceoff in deep into the Bug zone. Always tough to come in cold, but Coach Soupy deciding to make the goalie change. And now into the near corner. Far corner, Mudbugs have it. Oh, Morris a shot. It got sticked away there by Arrozo. And now puck goes through the neutral zone and it comes out of play. .16:42 to go here in the second. The bad news is the Bugs are down by 3. The good news is they have plenty of time. They got to chip away at this thing, though. They haven't been that perennial scoring team early in this season. So to try to get it all back in one punch is probably not going to happen. But the Mudbugs got to get one here, get one there. Goldie just rips it back into the far corner. Now played through the neutral zone to the near side there to Goldie. Gains the zone from the left side, intercepted there by Gans. Comes through the zone and knocked out of trouble there by Mack to the near corner. Mack takes a hard hit. And now along the left side. Vidal, a quick shot save made there as it was intercepted. That was Begier with a blistering shot toward the net. Paddled away there by Bushler. Off the stick of Mack, back out to center. Off the far side. Mudbugs just trying to wake up this crowd. They're going to need to get one through. Now far side coming around. Mansfield throws it toward the net. Bush has got it right in front of him, and he's able to cover it up. .15:45 remaining in the second period, which is brought to you by DeFata and Associates, LLC, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Now right point shot, kind of a loftering shot toward the net, and it is stopped there by Bushler, and he'll cover it up. Face off to the left of Bushler. Face off one there by Odessa to the right point. Skillstad slips a shot toward the net. That one was off Bushler and it went wide. Far side, Volkema back out to center. You know, when you're cold, I don't know how many pucks you want to see on the net. Now, here comes Morris thrown across off the skate of Volkema. He scores! And I think the Jacks are arguing it was a kicking motion. And that's what Arrozo's arguing. I think it just inadvertently hit off the skate of Volkema and into the net. It wasn't pretty, but Morris finds Volkema's skate, and the Mudbugs get a big goal. Odessa 3, Shreveport 1. Batman strikes yet again. And this one was one of those excuse me types of goals. Scott Durr wants an explanation. And like I said, it has to be a distinct kicking motion for the official to wave it off. Volkema came in, was unaware that that puck was going to hit his skate. It can hit your skate if there is no kicking motion, and that's what the official, Cameron Giancarlo, ruled. And the Mudbugs have woke up this crowd. .439, time of the goal. Drake Morse and Aiden Dixon get the helpers on Volkema, second in as many games. And it comes at a most critical time. To the right point, toward the net, shot blocked in front. Good job there by Austin, and he's starting to feel it. And now the puck goes all the way down. Face off to the right of Arrozo, who has finally been cracked tonight. And this good crowd finally into this game. 3-1 in favor of Odessa. Off to the far side, back out to center. Coming around the far corner, Purdy gets blocked off there by Sushinsky. Now far side, dropped off the Volkema. He comes in, snaps one toward the net, stick save, rebound chance. Coming around now, there's a bevy of humanity in front of Arrozo. Volkema holds the zone, he's got Nickel with him. Now up the middle. As the puck now flagged back into the Bug zone to the right of Bushler. 6 minutes gone by in the second. On Odessa on top 3-1. An inadvertent skate of Volkema gives him his second goal in as many games, and maybe a break for the Bugs that could begin the comeback they're trying to make here tonight. To the near side now, taken down there. Danziger throws down Marshall, and now back to Danziger in front of the Bugs net. To the far side it goes there to Mack. Gains the blue line, right side over to Goldie. Goldie now to the near side to Vitali. Down low, takes a weird bounce. That one was smacked toward the net there by Mack, and Arrozo made the save. Mudbugs Hawk Swings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off tied up. One there by Odessa. Looks like a penalty's coming up. I think they're both going in. This is odd. Well, Burke's going in the box. And I think we're going to skate 4-on-4. Both Arneson and Burke are in the box. Burke wanted to chit-chat with Arneson. Arneson not in the chatting mood across penalty boxes. So 4-on-4 hockey, and I like this for the Mudbugs. A little open ice to work with. It usually helps the team that's down. Or it can help the team that's down. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Back up top, Dixon a drive! And it went wide behind the cage now. Volkema has it. The net comes off its mooring, I believe. And Volkema's upset, and I don't blame him. The Mudbugs had clear possession of that puck. Boy, the Mudbugs got one from Volkema. They could use another one from him. Face-off battle at one there by the Bugs. That's Volkema. He's got it now. Into the far corner. He works it back to the right point. Dropped off there to Dixon. Dixon down low, far circle. Throws one toward the net. He got his stick tied up a little bit. Now along the end boards. Good work there by Steele. Steele's got it along the far half wall. Shot toward the net. Oh, and he whistled it wide. Played back out to center. Mudbugs minus Logan Gotinsky, who was not feeling well this afternoon and was originally in the lineup and got taken out because he was really feeling ill, not feeling himself, and was not 100%. And it was a commendable move on Logan Gotinsky's part to say that, I shouldn't be playing tonight. I think you get more respect from the coach and your teammates when you make a move like that. Steele now down low behind the cage. Taken there by Mansfield. Mansfield hard. Hit there by Musket. Musket starting to lay some checks down. It's fourth line work. Along to the right side. Here comes Gans. Coming around now behind the Mudbugs net. He'll work it around the clock. Now he just slips it in down low. Good check there by Park. Played back up high, slot shot. Smothered up there by Bushler, who's been in net since the opening minute of the second period. .11:49 remaining in the second. Odessa on top, 3-1. Far side. Danziger able to sweep it out, and now coming around now, here's Litcher. Litcher, far circle, fires one toward the net, smothered up there by Orozco. And he will cover it up, and Litcher did his job. He forced a face-off deep in the Jack zone. It's just little things like that that you like out of Litcher. Is he's got a burst of speed, and he can do some little things that can amount to bigger things down the road. Face-off battle at. Tied up, one there by Odessa. Along to the far corner. Taken away there by Litchard. Litchard has it. Far circle there to Sushinsky. Sushinsky slides it back on over to Danziger. Danziger now, he lost the edge on that, and Hoyer able to scoot it back out to center. Sushinsky will guide it back in. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Back to Danziger. Fire toward the net. And it's steered aside there by Orozco. I thought that puck came out of play. It was touched by a high stick now. That faceoff will come out of the Jack zone. .11:07 remaining. DeFata and Associates LLC second. We got a break in the action. Odessa 3, Shreveport 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can